Joseph and his amazing Technicolour Dreamcoat finishes its national tour here at Wolverhampton's Grand Theatre, running through until Saturday the 29th of February. Mark McMullan is the aforementioned Joseph, and you're with me now. Hello.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, good to meet you too, and you're looking resplendent in one of the many costumes you get in the show. This is it's a quick change job for you, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quick. It's not too bad. I think I'm lucky that there's, other than this coat, there's probably very little clothes to be worn in a lot of my other costumes. So as much as it's quick, it's easy.
It's a little warmer, but under the stage lights you cope.
Yeah, well, definitely. I start the show off very cold, and by the end of the show, I'm quite warmed up.
As Joseph's lot moves around in the show, I mean, you must have seen this as a kid, so you must have been really looking forward to playing this part.
Yeah, well, I remember seeing it when I was really young, and I remember when I was asked to come into the role, I kind of couldn't really remember the story. Mm-hmm. I kind of knew bits of it, but didn't know all of it. And I remember coming to see the show before I started it, and it's just madness. But it's just great fun. I came and I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I think when I got that chance to come and see the previous cast, I thought, yeah, I want to do this. I want to try this.
But it's a show that's much loved. People come back and see it time and time again. On a tour, you have probably found there are people travelling around locations not only because of you and your BGT status, but because they love the show as well.
Yeah, no, of course. It's amazing the following that this show has, just in terms of the kind of the name and the brand of Joseph. We've met so many people across the country who, it's not uncommon for us to come out the stage door and they're like, oh, this is my 50th time seeing Joseph, or this is my 60th, and you're just like, people are dedicated, like people really love the show, and I think it's been amazing to be a part of that. It's been amazing to be part of that bubble that everybody is so fascinated by and everybody seems to love. So yeah,
and it reaches so many parts of the community, whether you read the story in the Quran, the Bible, wherever, just heard the songs. It is a tale which has been around for centuries.
Yeah, it's one of those things that even if you haven't seen the show, everybody in some shape or form knows the story or knows something relating to the story. So I think it's a great show that people can come to and just relate to in a sense, and it brings back memories of maybe stuff they learned in school as kids, or maybe they were in the choir as kids, and it's just amazing to see how it spans generations and how it kind of intertwines everything together.
Well, when Joseph goes on a journey in the story itself, you've had quite a phenomenal journey over, the last 12, 18 months or so?
Yeah, it was a year this week from my audition for Britain's Got Talent, and I never in my wildest dreams.
So you hadn't had a dream and you didn't need someone to interpret that one?
No,
that's a shame, because it would have been nice if you had.
Unfortunately not, but I think, again, it's just what I never imagined I would do this as my job. I think I've always had such a passion for musical theatre, and gave that up when my brother took sick to help care for him, and just kind of thought it would never happen. And I'd accepted that it would never happen, and then all of this just came out of the blue. So now 12 months on, we've done BTT, we've done a few things since, and now I'm here finishing my first professional tour, and it's just madness.
It's just the start, though, isn't it? This is the thing. Are you 24 now, is it?
24, yes. So this has shown me what I want to do, and I've got the bug now. Yeah. I think I just want to push myself and see what I'm capable of now, and see, all the people that have supported me and voted for me along the way on the show and in this show, I just want to do them proud and prove them right and show that I can do this, and that is my goal after this. I've a couple of things lined up, and I just want to see how far I can pursue this and how far I can push myself, really. Well,
tell us a bit about the rest of the cast as well, because you're working with some great people too.
Yeah, I must say I've been very lucky to get the cast that I've got. I think it's not a big cast in the sense that there's 17 or 18 of us, and they are just the loveliest people I think I could have wished to work with. I think I've made friends who I think I'll have friends for life with people in this cast, and it's just so special that our job, as well as us being actors and performers with a show like Joseph, we get to go on stage and have fun together, and it's that bubbly side of people that you get to see and interact with that really just makes the show amazing. And I think I've been very proud to be a part of this cast and very lucky to be friends with so many of them. And although we're coming to the end of the tour, I would like to think that a lot of us will cross paths in future shows. And
Well, fingers crossed. And when it comes to these songs and the performing here, what is it you're going to take away from it? Which song is going to stay in your head?
I think the song that'll stay in my head is Any Dream Will Do.
Yeah.
I think, I have a few songs throughout the show that I love to pieces, but Any Dream Will Do is that song that just when I go home every evening and I try and get to sleep, it is there.
Mm-hmm. So whenever you're in a taxi, they know
Whenever
it's
I'm in a
you,
taxi,
you're humming along.
I'm whistling and stuff, and it's even when you don't realise you do it now, it's like muscle memory now. I think it's quite strange, but I've loved every minute of it. I've been so humbled to be a part of this tour and to be given the opportunity to take on such an iconic role and hopefully put my own spin on it. I think people that have come to see the show have said to me that I've brought something different to the role.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that that's true. That was what I was aiming for, and I just hope that when the show comes back in the future, it'll keep going with every success that it has been in the past, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Well, many Josephs have graced the stage of the Grand, and each one of them does bring their own little bit to the show. I'm sure we're going to see that from you. The show runs right the way through until Saturday the 29th of February. Mark McMullan is your Joseph. 01902 429212 is the box office number. grandtheatre.co.uk to get your tickets. Check it all out. But Mark, have a fantastic time. Enjoy the outfits and break a leg, have a brilliant time on stage.
Thank you very much.